I forgot to tell you. Do you know what Annabelle's doing now? Sarah told me. A blog.
Of what?
What do you mean, of what? A blog of Annabelle. Of every thought that passes through her brain. Her stupid, vapid, insipid... I could write a blog. I have thoughts.
And you're a writer, which is more than I can say for Annabelle.
If only that were true.
You wrote a novel.
Half a novel. And no one wanted to publish it. You're not a writer unless somebody publishes you.
See, that's what's so great about blogs. You don't have to be published. You just go online, press enter, and there it is. Out there.
And what would I write a blog about? You're an editor, tell me.
Why don't you write about how much you love Queens?
A short blog.
Why don't you write about your job?
If I wrote a blog about my job and anyone at work read it, oh, hello.
This is good. This is really good.
On top of which, the whole idea of writing a blog is to get away from what I do all day. The way that cooking is a way that I get away from what I do all day.
So, write a blog about cooking.
I'm not a real cook, like Julia Child or Mario Batali.
Julia Child wasn't always Julia Child.
If I really wanted to learn to cook, I could just cook my way through Julia Child's cookbook. I could blog about that. I have a copy. I stole it from my mother last time I was in Texas. When I was 8, my father's boss came to dinner, and it was a really big deal. My mother made boeuf bourguignon. But it wasn't just boeuf bourguignon. It was Julia Child's boeuf bourguignon. And it was like she was there. Like Julia was there in the room on our side, like some great big good fairy. And everything was gonna be all right.
I'm gonna try to flip this thing over now, which is a rather daring thing to do.
She changed everything. Before her, it was frozen food and can openers and marshmallows.
Don't knock marshmallows.
When you flip anything, you've just got to have the courage of your convictions, especially if it's a loose kind of a mass, like, oh, that didn't go very well. You see, I didn't have
so
the
adorable.
courage I needed to, but you can always put it together like this when you're alone in the kitchen. Who's to see?
Pearls. The woman is wearing pearls.
You just
in
gotta
the
have a
kitchen.
little practice, like the piano. I'm Julia Child. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Julia Child is co-author of the book Mastering the Art of French Cooking.
For the servantless American cook, that's me all right. Okay, here's a problem. I've never eaten an egg.
Well, I have hyperacidic stomach, so we'll deal.
So, I'll cook my way through the Julia Child cookbook and write a blog about it, but I'll probably need a deadline.
Why?
Because otherwise it'll be like everything else I do. Let's face it, I never finish anything.
Hey.
Well, it's true. You know why I think it is? ADD.
You have ADD?
Yes. That's why I'm so bad at housework.
Oh, is that it?
I'm just saying, a deadline would be good.
So, a deadline. I love deadlines. I love the sound they make as they go whooshing past. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I mean it.
Okay, a year or so.
A year? This thing weighs like 2 pounds. I have a full-time job. Sometimes I don't even get home until 8 or 9. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is it crazy?
Yes. Yes.